Hello everyone, my name is Alejandra Mesco. Today I'm going to talk about meninges, ventricles, and cerebroespinal fluid. Meninges. The meninges protect and provide structural support for the brain as well as contain cerebrospinal fluid. The term meninges comes from the Greek for a membrane and refers to three membranes that surround the brain and the spinal cord: the dua mater, the arachnoid mater, and the pia mater. The outermost layer of the meninges is the dura mater, which literally means hard matter. This thick and thin layer adheres to the skull on one side of the arachnoid mater on the other side. The dura provides the brain and spinal cord with an extra protective layer, attached the brain to the skull and the spinal cord to the vertebral column to keep them from being jostled around, and provides a system of venous training to the which blood can leave the brain. The arachnoid mater gets its name because it has the consistency and appearance of a cobweb. Each branch leaves extension to the dura. Extensive connective tissue called arachnoid trabecle stretches between the arachnoid and pia mater. This helps to suspend the brain in place. Between the arachnoid and pia mater, there is also an area known as the arachnoid space, which is filled with a cerebrospinal fluid. The pia mater is a thin layer that closely follows the contours of the brain. It forms a thin membrane around the brain and spinal cord, acting as an additional barrier and aiding in the secretion and containment of cerebrospinal fluid. Blood vessels are held against the pia mater by the connective tissue before they penetrate the brain, and in this picture we can see the red bar. There is an space between the dura of the spinal cord and the bone of the vertebral column, known as the epidural space. Analgesic and anesthesia are sometimes administered here. Also, the dura and arachnoid mater extend several vertebrae below the end of the spinal cord, creating a cerebrospinal fluid filled area called the lumbar system, where there is no spinal cord present. Ventricle and cerebrospinal fluid. The ventricles are a network of cavities that are distributed through the brain. They are lined with a specialized membrane called the choroid plexus, which is composed of glial cells called the epithelium cells. Epithelium cells are especially designed to create cerebrospinal fluid, which flows through the ventricles and around the brain. The main rate of the ventricles is production and distribution of cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF, as it is commonly called, is a clear colorless liquid that performs a number of important functions in the brain. There are four ventricles. There are two C-shaped lateral ventricles, one each is of the cerebral hemispheres. The lateral ventricles are connected to a third ventricle by an opening called the interventricular foramen. The third ventricle is a narrow cavity that runs along the middle of the diencephalon. It looks something like a misshapen donut, and the section that will be the whole of the donut is an area known as the intherlomic adhesion. In this section, the thalamus makes up the wall of the third ventricle. The third ventricle communicates with the fourth ventricle via cerebral aqueduct. The fourth ventricle is wedged between the cerebellum on one side of the brainstem of the other. The fourth ventricle is shaped like a thin, wedge peak provides into the cerebellum. There are the openings in the fourth ventricle that allow cerebrospinal fluid to enter the arachnoid space, the CSF containing cavity that surrounds the brain. The fourth ventricle extends to and is continuous with the central corner. If CSF circulation is blocked by a tumor, it can result in increased pressure. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Love.